Imagine your washing machine dies. You go to the store and see a new model with an American flag on the label. It was made closer to home, so you think, great, this should be cheaper. Then you see the price. Apparently, the washing machine came home in first class. For years, America has promised to bring manufacturing back, and some of it really is returning. Billions are being invested in semiconductor plants, battery facilities, and advanced factories. So if the factories are coming back, why can't we afford what they make? Because bringing manufacturing back and bringing cheap manufacturing back are two completely different things. First, American factories are expensive to build. They need land, construction workers, engineers, permits, energy, and highly specialized machines. A modern chip factory can cost billions before it produces a single chip. Government subsidies can cover part of that bill, but they do not make it disappear. They simply move some of the cost from companies to taxpayers. Then there is labor. American workers generally earn more than workers in the low-cost countries where many factories moved decades ago. That is partly why people want those jobs to return. But here is the contradiction. We want American workers to earn American wages, while American consumers continue paying overseas prices. Those two expectations do not fit together easily. Companies try to close the gap with automation. But that creates another surprise. The factory may return without all the old factory jobs. A modern plant can be filled with robots and operated by a relatively small number of highly trained technicians. Production comes home, but mass employment may not come home with it. And made in America rarely means every part was made in America. A product assembled in Ohio may still rely on electronics from Asia, metals processed overseas, and components that crossed several borders. Add tariffs or higher transportation costs, and the American-made product can become more expensive, not less. There is also a reason prices rarely return to where they started. Lower inflation does not mean lower prices. It means prices are rising more slowly. If something went from $500 to $650, slowing inflation does not magically send it back to $500. And if customers keep paying $650, companies have little reason to lower it. So what do we actually get from bringing factories home? We may get better, paying jobs, safer supply chains, and less dependence on foreign countries for chips. Medicine and defense equipment. Those benefits are real, but reshoring is not a discount program. It is an insurance policy. America is paying more today to reduce the risk of shortages, trade conflicts, wars, or another global supply chain breakdown tomorrow. And insurance can make you safer. It usually does not make you richer. That is the part politicians rarely put on the banner at the ribbon-cutting ceremony. Manufacturing can come back and make the country stronger without making life cheaper. The factory gets the applause. The worker may get a better paycheck. But unless wages rise faster than the cost of living, the consumer still gets the bill. So the real question is not whether America can bring manufacturing back. It is this: how much are ordinary people willing to pay for economic security, and why are they the ones being handed the receipt?